Myles Garrett talked about the new defensive system under Jim Schwartz and the thought that Schwartz will try to free him up more.
That's what he said. And I think there's definitely an opportunity for that. He's going to put me in position and us in position to make plays. I don't think he's just going to be looking for 95 and make one-on-ones. No, sure, that's going to happen. And I'm sure in key points and moments in the game, we're going to try to get someone free. And if that works for me, then it works for me. But at the end of the day, we're just trying to get one-on-ones across the board. And I think that's just a nod to him because, you can't just key in on one guy. And if the offense chooses to not let me get a one-on-one that day, then we just have to make sure the other guys are freed up and able to make plays. We continue to keep on raising the ante. I think there's a lot of room for growth here on the field, especially before preseason. Everyone getting adjusted to the new playbook, but it's definitely a very new thing for me to have a really big talent like him, someone who recently been up for DPOI, and I think he's a valuable resource on and off the field, and looking forward to seeing not only him but Obo and some of the younger guys grow up before our eyes and start making those consistently big plays.
He's talking about Zadarius Smith on the back end of that, playing with a guy that, like him, Defensive Player of the Year. He couldn't stop smiling when he talked about it.
Yeah, that smile on his face said everything. He knows what's in front of him. And if you follow Myles, he's prepared for this moment. And if he's able just to see 5 to 10 less double teams a game, we're talking about someone. If he doesn't lead the league in sacks, he's going to be right there. And in this defense, they added the talent of getting Double O and Zadarius, and you got some young guys who showed some promise come back. And this is going to be a very exciting unit and a very dangerous unit for opposing quarterbacks. It's going to be a hair on fire, like just a fire drill back there, and I think Myles will be leading the charge.
Yeah, and I think the secondary is looking forward to some opportunities to cover people man to man as well. Casey.